moment that the last chapter ended, only we One Piece fans know how we wait for 2 weeks. Now let's start. Chapter 1189. Its name is the King of the World. It's going to be peak, as we know that titles and such peak chapters we have been waiting for so long. Now let's straight jump to the chapter. Chapter 1189, the King of the World. And Oda never disappointed us. The first look of the chapter, never disappointing us. We can see Zoro, Luffy, and Nami as monkeys, and the theory of Luffy and Imu being monkey and a pirate, something like that. We are going to talk about that in the end because I just saw that theory last week. I think it is a very important piece of information being spoiled to us because the theory, I think it is going to be correct because it's a lot of resemblance. Monkey theory and the pirate, a parrot. As we know that in pirates throughout the history, there have been two things that have been common. Four things such as the eye patch, monkey, parrot. But now we have a man in eye patch, monkey D. Luffy. The parrot. I think, as per the theory, uh, the theory is going to be Imusama. But let's just jump straight into the chapter. These three cute monkeys, our monster trio. And Oda's note, I watched the heroines. Okay. Luffy, after just one hit from Imu, stabbed by Imu, bleeding, coughing blood. The sword is through his body. Imu taking a look and trying to put him. Oh my god, look at this panel. Oh shit. Holy shit. Look at the sword, it's even bigger than seeing Luffy being stabbed right through the chest, and it's through the now the sword is through the tree, and Imu is completely dominating Luffy. Usopp is feeling something. What's wrong, Usopp? It's Luffy. I'm just worried if he's gonna be all right. What are you talking about? Why are you being so ominous all of a sudden? Of course, he'll be fine. Nami, he's not fine at all right now. Sorry, Nami, but he's not fine. Jinbei, you have to step in with the squirrel a little bit. Don't forget his opponent swiftly defeated a large giant, Nami. Yeah. Hey, fishman. Loki is saying something. Who the hell are you saying he defeated? Oh my god, he's referring to Loki, but he's just referring him as a normal giant because he don't know that he is the future king of the giants and all the greatest giants of all time, the leader of fruit. All I can say for sure is that Luffy suddenly weakened just now. Something happened to Luffy and they can feel it because of the Haki. Okay, Frankie and Brook and Princess Shuri having a conversation. There's he's completely thawed out. So I thought she would be backing up once the ice melt. Not the case right now because she would be up as Bunko. That's what I thought. But Princess Shuri didn't warm her. We shouldn't warm her up too quickly. Don't worry. I have any body hit. He's making no, don't. He's not joking, but he's looking like what happened back then. Tell me about that time. It is you, isn't it, Princess Shuri? Something's happening. Stay back. Don't get in the way. Brooke, I good there. If things get scary, then scared. Hajuddin, Hajuddin, you're going too fast. Here, Loki's here. Oh my god, they just slammed the ship into Loki. Hajuddin fell down. The ship is broken into guard point. Thanks to Mr. Chopper. Yes, and Chopper is getting some good. Oh my god, Chopper. Chopper is enjoying the moment here. Loki is completely, clearly not. Chopper is enjoying his moment. Us readers as well. Yeah. What are you guys doing here? Hajdin, Jared, and Chopper. So Chopper fixed her fingers. Thank you, Chopper. You're so cute and reliable. Please. Like that doesn't make me happy or anything, you jerk. Loki taking a look at those wounds. She is screaming by seeing those wounds. There's blood everywhere. This is bad. You guys will make worse. Slamming him after he was his dad. Abs. Why did you come here? Stand. Flashback. What did go back up to the kids? Goal is to tough by force. Position they just decided delivery. That can't be the whole story, right? That man part of this is that. Loki, do you have any idea who this guy is? Yeah, sort of. He is the king of the world. Chapter's name is King of the World. Oh, and another sword coming out of Loki. Now it's been swords. Now the theory of Loki having all the 19 swords from the 19 kingdoms except the Nerona, except the family, what was it? Alabasta kingdoms. Nefertari family. Now he has, I think, 19 swords in his arsenal. He's taking out one by one. And he has used a lot of blades till now. And yet another blade is coming out. It seems thou art unable to move. So this sword is also present. There is a second sword again coming out of his hand. The sword feeds. This sword feeds on life force. How many slashes can thou endure before perishing? Oh my god, look at the sword. Luffy is completely out of his energy. That's what he did for the few chapters. But he's out. Monkey D. Luffy. Now he's addressing him as Monkey D. Luffy. Now sometimes he's addressing him as Nika, sometimes Joy Boy, and now Luffy. Now I don't think it is unintentional. There has to be some story behind it because the story being the theory being that the ancient deity is inside Imu, which took the Imu's presence or Imu's body that refers to him as Nika, and Imu himself refers him as Joy Boy, and now he is referring him as Luffy. Such a detestable name. Whom yet though has two elder siblings. How does he know about Ace and Savo who go by different names? Oh my god, he knows, and he should technically know all of it, but he is talking about them. That means it is something very important, and yet though has two elder siblings who got different names. The brother slain by Navy, Ace, and the other is prominent member of the Revolutionary Army. And he got chest second stab. Oh my god! How is Luffy going to survive this? Is he going to die or what? Holy shit, second chest stab. And both swords are right inside his chest right now. Two sword stabs at a time. It's going to suck out all the life force. What Imu said. The sword feeds on life force. Oh my god. Look at this panel, bro. What the hell is this? A second stab. My god, similar panels twice in a few pages of itself. The last page of the last chapter, and now in a few, like, how many pages has it been? 8 pages. Between 8 pages, Luffy stabbed two times, and both the blades are still in his body. Oh my god, he's screaming as. Oh my god, how is he going to survive this? I'm feeling scared, bro. Last chapter I was not feeling that scared because I thought Luffy somehow survive this because he's the MC and all, but How is he gonna survive this? What is this? Holy shit. Holy shit. Imu completely annihilating, dominating Luffy. Oh my god. We are halfway through. What an ill-mannered trio of siblings. Now he's going to talk about, now he's rage baiting intentionally or unintentionally. He's going to rage bait by talking about his brothers. I think Luffy should do something about this. What an ill-mannered trio of siblings. And we see Luffy again coughing out blood. He must be the one that we spoke. I don't want to see or anyone else at this point. Please, just give me 1 2 pages of Luffy and then go back to Luffy. Red hair mentioned back then. Okay, red hair also knows about him, obvious. But he talked about Imu to those people after the incident with Harald. With this ability, I'll make pops and reds. Who is and what? Make sure pops and those soldiers have no regrets. Okay, with the ability of Ragnar, hold on, and do that now because he's not ready for it. It's not the time. It's not the fated time for it. What are you talking about, Akagami? Are you suddenly going to stand in my way? I want to pay back for my dad. Now I think he's going to train Loki or something like that. Not training, but he's going to stop him. And Loki will willingly go to the tree and just sit down for 6 years straight. I considered Harald a friend. I'd like nothing better than to avenge him too. Okay, Loki and Shanks are joining hands now, but you have to think clearly. The government just attempted to take over Elbaf. Your priority should be preparing for war. That's right. 100% right, Shanks. They're going to attack Elbaf. We need to prepare for the invasion on Elbaf. Yeah, seeing Shanks more and more now. The saga scared, but as we know, what said, and it can't go for forever. So now we have to see Shanks more often, and then finally, in a few years, a full-on war with the world government. Elbaf versus world government. That's not what I have in personal. Dad and those men threats. Day to rest. My God, he's behaving like a very good son, a brave son. I'm talking about revenge on the ones responsible. Just who is that? Who is the target? Who is your target? He does not know anything about Imu at this point, I assume. All those world government bastard. Oh my god, now Shanks is revealing to him the one who tried to use Harald is king of the world. King of the world. Now we got the chapter name drop twice or thrice till now. Why is saying Shanks? The world government has no sole ruler. Now Elbaf is going to know about Imu. It contradicts everything they stand for. Hey Shank, it's okay if you don't believe me. They don't believe Shanks right now, but they will eventually. Haha. If there's a secret king, I can just take his head and be done with it. That's Loki for you. He's just thinking about killing Imu with taking his head off. But I don't think it's going to be that simple. Even if you make it to the Holy Land, the king's powers is immeasurable. It's immeasurable. And that's if you can make it there. If you can't make it even to there, in the Holy Knights or Admirals, if you they stop you, then there is someone who managed it once. There is someone who managed it once. He was the goated pirate of all time, better than Roger, better than Whitebeard, better than everyone. The goated pirate, my second favorite crew. It was my second favorite pirate crew. The none and only Rocks Dizebek. Missing panel of Rocks Dizebek. Loki side by side. There is someone who managed it once. The person who managed it once, what was that? Oh my god, the scene I can imagine. I hope you can also imagine that same panel which I'm imagining. The gun sitting in front of Imu in the flower chamber. You don't need to rush into this fight yet. Need to rush into the fight yet. Now he's playing smart here, Shanks. Shanks is smart. Where's Ben? Ben also need to give a hand in this. Shut up. Shut it already. You don't get to boss me around. I don't care where the trick is hiding. I'll destroy everything in my way. Is is it what it is? Why Loki is tied up to? Because he's been trying to attack Emu and Shanks knows that it is not the right time. That's why it may be a correct thing that Shanks actually fought Loki and by force made him to stay on the don't do anything Loki. Don't do anything present time. Please go back to Luffy and Imu. Please, I don't want the chapter to end at only one panel with Luffy. Please, those few years, I left the country. I wasn't even able to make. Even Loki couldn't make it to the King of the World. If the King of the World really has come out to play, perfect chance to kill him. You're so simple-minded, Loki. I have no objection. Our father's enemy. Let's go. Harald's enemy. Okay. Now, few of the straw hats. I think Robin should have been here. She would have been much better for the historian and all this information. But I know they are going to relate to her. So now five of the straw hats know about Imusama being world. Those five are here present. It's this is an unreal conversation. Bimbe. Nami says, the king has a world. What role do the five elders serve? Oh, they are now the truth is being revealed to them now. I just told you not to get. He says she's there because dangerous. Trying to expose her. Now he's getting to know. Now the people are getting to know. Straw hats are getting to know that he had Squirrel has the healing abilities. Now, Brooke. Well, she may be indeed dangerous, but I assure you that it's not fault of her. She was being controlled, as you are seeing for the past few chapters. She is like a daughter to me. Please. Now the squirrel is Ratatoskar. Robin is also here. I didn't know that Robin is here. Why didn't we see Robin here in this panel? Would have seen her in this any place. So Robin is also here. She's getting to know things. Oh my god, sounds like there is a lot of interesting things going on here. Oh, she just came in here. Robin, Chopper, I want you to come to the library right away. Saul, howdy. Oh, we are going back to the panel. I can see him. I can see him. I can see. Back to the library. Thing interesting. I think Robin found something good. Maybe the reason why she called him. Next is, oh my god, another weapon by Imusama. Oh my god, a third weapon to be stabbed into his chest. Next is, it's like an axe. Oh my, apologies, but this is the next blade. You must suffer. Oh my god, Luffy does not have a chance to move an inch. Another third blade coming out of Imu's arsenal. Now it's been too many blades. Now I'm sure of it that there are 19 or 20 blades inside his ring, something like that. Oh, we are seeing the panel. Great panel. How unfortunate. The third one up is Xintian. What is? Oh, look at. Oh, damn. Look at Luffy. His eyes are white. Blood coming out of everywhere. From his head, it's black out. It's blood. The blood coming out of his mouth. He's screaming. He's huffing. Not screaming exactly. He's oh my god, look at this panel. The axe coming out. Xintian. Oh, we're seeing Zoro. Zoro. Zoro action again. Thank God. Goated Zoro action again. After the oh my god, this chapter is so peak, man. Sea Cloud Port, Western Village. Now, King of the World, chapter's name. Now, King of the Hell is taking some action on Holy Night. Okay, King of Hell, Three Sword, Dragon, 103 Mercies. They're both attacking with Conqueror's Haki Clash, Dragon, Damnation, and Gram. And he's laughing as well because he's Omen. He knows that he's strong. Oh my god, we're going to see history. We're going to see history about them 800 years ago. Holy shit. Oh my god, this past, these few part of this chapter, 2 pages of this chapter is going to be peak. Oh my god. The chapter, if it ended here at this point, it would be one of the peakest chapters of Elba. But still, Oda decided to go with the history of 800 years. 800 years ago, the 19 kings who forged our world made a vow of equality. They placed their swords all around the throne to mark that oath. Oh my god, now we're going to see that 19 swords, 19 kings. So there were 19 kings who forged the world. The 20th was not. The Nefertari family was not. Till now, we have been told that there were 20 kingdoms. Okay, now we're going to see. Oh my god, what is this now? Zoro versus Saint Thomas. So, Stigma, Brahmasa, the 19. Okay, the 19 weapons. Stigma was the sword, Nemesis was the sword. Okay, these are the names of the weapons. Tohu, Bohu, Nemesis, Lognimus, Stigma, Muramasa. The 19 world weapons, they were all led to rest here. Okay, so are they having access to those swords as well? Are the Holy Knights taking? Zoro is being, oh my god, Zoro is being pushed back by Saint Somers. But guess what? Then the Great One revived us with Omen. He granted us access to them, the 19 swords. I'm not lying. Their power is a legend that lives on through the great houses. Get it. Roronoa Zoro. Now he's fighting one of the 20 legendary weapons of those 20 countries. 19 countries now to be precise. And now it's going to be very bad for those who are fighting Holy Knights because we know that when they get omens, they have access to those 19 swords. Oh my god, we are getting answers here. This is the power that reigns over the world. Zoro is being pushed back. After a teacher entering to the lab at the worst moment possible, we are back with chapter 1189. The peakest part of this is we are going to see Zoro getting taken down by Saint Somers. This is the power that reigns over the world. And now we know that anyone who has access to omens can have the access to all those 19 weapons. I'm not sure that they are going to have access all 19 at the once because one person can't use two swords at once because not that. Okay, they're going to see Gram. This weapon is of House Shepherd. Of House Shepherd? Wasn't the name of one of the five elders Shepherd? The house name of one of the five elders? Gram made the weapon of House of Remus Piu Lognimus. Oh my god. Oh my god, what did I saw at the left of the panel? Let's go. Now we have a clear clash. Those shouldn't be honored. Those should be honored to die by the arms that constructed this world. Now Imu trying to land a finishing blow by breaking Imu into Luffy into two parts. Boogigi. Boogigi. What is and we see goated my man is Gaban, the mountain eater, having a chat with him with his two axes. The left wing of the pirate king has arrived at the spot, and we also have a break next to it. Why? What the hell is this? Why do we have a break next week? My God. The goated panel of this chapter, not this one. The most goated should be the Emu stabbing second time. This is the goated panel of the chapter. Another peak chapter, Luffy versus Emu, the starting Nami. Obviously perfect as possible. Luffy pinning. Luffy is being pinned to the tree with a sword in his chest, by the way. And a second sword comes out of his omen, and he also stabs him in the chest. And Brook is trying to save Bunko, and Jared and Hazuruddin also arrived at the spot. Straw Hats learn about the king of the world. Some of them at least learn of the king of the world. And Loki. And now we get to say some history. How many slashes can you endure before pierce perishing? Because these swords take away life force. And Imu drops information about the no Imu, not the narrator drops information of the king of the world. And Imu mentions the two brothers of Luffy, and and Shanks was the one who tried to stop Imu, but stop Loki from attacking Imu before. But even though Shanks asked him not to, he tried to, and he couldn't do a thing with the world government. And the one who tried to use Harald was the king of the world, Nerona Imu. Now we're going to see some action in next chapter as well. Oh my god, it was such a informational and good chapter by Scott. Very good chapter. The third weapon coming out, Zintian, which house is it? And now we get to know information about the 19 kings. Okay, I think it's the Saint Somers who's been talking about these history part. It's not the narrator. And Tohu, Bohu, Nemesis, Lognimus, Stigma. So we see Nemesis, we see Stigma, we see Lognimus in the hands of Saint Killingham, and Graham in the hands of this man. Churio also has a weapon, and Imu Sama has shown 4 or 5 weapons till now, I think. Oh my god, Omen, Black, Maki, Haki, whatever it is coming out. And Zoro and Sanji, it's not going to be easy for you, brothers. I'm feeling sad for you because it's going to be very hard for you. And the final panel, we see face off between left hand of the Pirate King, Mr. Mountain Eater, Copper Gaban, who just cleared all the trees in the mountains. If you know, you know, all the trees in the mountains, just one hit. Ah, peak chapter by One Piece. Peak piece, chapter notes. Oh my god, we are seeing information about the chapter. Chapter notes. The three monkeys on the cover are, we know Gandhi ji ki theme. Okay. Lognimus, a spear, said to have impaled Jesus Christ during his execution, crucifixion. Ground sword used by who Norse mythology? We are saying is Norse mythology. Ground sword used by Sigurd used to kill the dragon Fanfir. Xintian is a headless, axe wielding Chinese god who persists in the fighting the supreme divinity even after his own decapitation. Oh my god. You're going to see all these names. Fragrash, a magical sword in Irish mythology. Sea god sword. Won't it be good in the hands of Zaza? Tohuwa Bohu, the formless void god performing universe. Which god formed the universe from in the Hebrew Bible? Okay. Nemesis, sword of heavenly punishment. Stigma, the sword of hatred. Murasama, the legendary Japanese swordsmith. Muramasa, sorry. We're seeing some chapter notes as well now. It's good. Peak chapter. Peak chapter by One Piece, 1189, break next week. Whew. Rotate manga of all time. So now let's talk about all the personal things about me that I talk at the end of every video, what happened to. So, what are the things that happened in the past 2 weeks? Some very significant things happened. Spain voted team won the World Cup. Finally, I wanted Portugal for Mr. Obvious to win, but once he was out of the picture, I was supporting for Spain or France. Anyone of those two would make me happy. But I didn't want the cheater Sixers to win, but they went to the finals. But thank God they didn't get through it. And what else happened? What else happened? Lookism. I've almost caught up to Lookism. Now I'm reading chapter 520 or 30. Now 100-ish chapters are left. Yeah. And now the point the point where I heard that there's going to be an arc named the hunt for gun. I was like, oh my god, we have to read this. I have to read it as fast as possible. So I was speed running through the old Vinjin Cheondejan history, but I read it completely and with all my attention. But I was very fast at that. I was just skimming through the chapters. And now when we are here in the hunt for gun arc, I've completed it yesterday or 2 days before. It was peak. It was peakest part of Lookism that I've seen from my perspective, because I wanted to see Gun more and more into the action and seeing all those people coming one by one, the entire workers, then the four major crews, the people from these crews, Jake, all the people from Hostel, the and what else, all the four gangs. Seeing again at last Ultra Instincts fight between those two, uh, Daniel and our man put Jongun. After that, even we saw Go versus Gum, the cell sword, the whole thing, and we saw the chairman. How did he? Why did he suicide? And still, there is some plan going on between them. They're trying to figure out somehow what is the plan of Mister Coated Charles Choi, and it's peak. It's peak. I watched the entire arc. I read the entire arc in one night. I was like, I couldn't stop at one chapter. I needed to go through. And once I caught up to Lookism, I am thinking of doing Lookism videos as well, because it's peak, peak manga, peak manhwa. Also, I was also completely almost caught up. I was at 2 or 3 chapters for Berserk are left for me, and I don't want it to finish. I don't want to get completely caught up so early, because it's like a bad feeling when you get caught up and you have to wait. I've experienced it with some shows. So I don't want it to happen with Buzzer. So I'm going to wait for a few days before reading those chapters. And then once it is caught up, I'm also planning to create videos on Berserk manga chapters as well, because I don't think they're that big and they are peak. As we all know, Berserk is peak as shit. And the entire thing about what the panel when I saw the boy converted into Griffith, oh my god, I was like, fuck, what the hell is happening here? Griffith uh, coming in front of my god, guts, and then we see that he's trying to attack him, and then he tries to he even comes still here, the buzzer, the the weapon of him, what was it, the weapon, dragon slayer, comes still here to his shoulder, but he did not attack him. I don't know, it was unintentional, I think, because his friend and all, he waited for this moment the whole time, but he couldn't do it when the moment came, and then he was helpless. God and Griffith took Casca out after even mere few days that she was came out of her entire trauma and not able to speak at all, gaining back her memories somewhat. When she sees Guts can't even come close to her, because when she sees him, she gets her memories get triggered and she can't. Oh my god! So peak, my experience in peak shits one after another. Oof, this was it. One Piece chapter 1189. Now we are going close to 1200 mark. 11 chapters left for 1200. And 3 chapters left since 100 chapters that I have been caught up. I have been caught up since 1093. The uh, Gorosei in the Egghead Island, he's been transformed into Spider-Man. That part I saw. That part was when I was caught up to the manga. And also, what happened? Whew, anime is also going peak. Going to start Gintama if I get time. And now, after 36 minutes of recording, we are going to stop here. And thank you for watching. Even if there is one person till the end, I know it's one of my friends or something. But thank you, brothers, for watching this video till the end. Love you all. Bye bye.